All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Kaiji, Season 1, Episode 7.
All right. So
Funai.
Yeah, he's got himself a little bit of a game that he's running within the game.
Yep.
Kaiji is on the outs of it, but has decided that he's going to attempt to play within these bounds. But then their entire strategy of stockpiling cards will be thrown away. This is a big problem because effectively what he'd be doing is going back to pure random luck if he did that.
Yep. Now, I'm guessing if Kaiji's doing this, he's not actually going to pull out his stacks of, 60 cards or whatever.
You're going to have to pull some sleight of hand.
Right, exactly. Just leave those in your coat pockets or whatever and pull out the other cards. But
the part that's going to be tricky is that depending on how many people don't get involved in this, because I'm assuming everybody will by some point, they'll be able to determine how many cards should be in their group here. And if they do that, then people hiding or holding on to cards will be immediately apparent based on the cards that are on the list up there. So we're going to need to have you move fast, Kaiji. And I mean, right now, this is really bad, not just because they're going to be resetting everything, but because Funai is kind of speaking from a place of such confidence that he's got everybody basically on his side, so he can end your whole run with this.
But at least
he focuses on you. At
least it is not actually everybody is in on this, because then that would make things much more difficult. If there's even a few people that are still out of it. Then you can just be like, oh, those were the people that were stockpiling.
Sure, but right now, pretty much everybody is in on this. Pretty much everybody. Yeah. I don't remember the exact number of how many people were left, but it was low double digits, I think. And there were, I believe,
I want to say there were like 12 people that Funai roped in.
Yeah,
and like hopefully maybe they'll realize eventually that, wait a minute, the person who suggested all of this has 8 stars. Maybe they're not the most trustworthy.
I don't think they care. I think they're so scared that
they're desperate.
They need to do this. They have no chance of surviving if they don't. The idea that the information was bought and sold adds way more credence to what Funai is saying, regardless of somebody stockpiling cards. This is a situation where you're going to basically need to play politics here and gather more people to your side so that Funai doesn't outnumber you. But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Yeah. Damn.
Oh shit.
Giving them all. Yeah. 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 However, oh shit.
それはないやろ。仮に申告したカードの枚数以上は戦わへんちゅう取り決めが俺らの間で決まっとったら、3枚余計にカードを持つやつは自分の首を絞めることになる。
He has to get rid of them in order to win.
おそらく向こうや。そういうつもりだけど。
Oh.
あの中におるんや。チョキを抱えた。
The one with the shadows over his eyes there?
Huh.
今はこのことは棚げ。要はそいつと戦わなかったらいい。
Interesting.
Okay.
But that means
now, are they
going to
distribute them evenly,
here,
or
no? It's because there's an odd number of cards here. They can't all end up with no cards here. There will be one card left, no matter what.
Sure.
This person's trying to fuck someone over by basically.
But is Kaiji still going to get 69 cards? Is what I'm wondering.
No, definitely not. They're gonna shuffle all the cards.
No, right. But are they gonna give the same number of cards back to the people that had that number?
Oh, I doubt it.
Because I feel like, if not for that, some of the other people with the small numbers of cards might be like, nah, I don't want to do that, because I don't want to get, 10 cards or something.
Yeah, but they had no chance to win anyway, so this is giving them a chance to not just get 1 star, theoretically, but, you know, 3.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so they're still getting...
Okay. Okay. It's actually very fair.
He's not dealing in like order though, in a circle.
Yeah. Wow.
What?
I guess because there's so many of them, it doesn't matter what info you'd be getting rid of there.
Yeah, and since that was the last one...
Oh, people are already playing.
Wow. Yeah, so he forced cards to different people.
Yeah. Shit. Damn it. That's
Wait.
4 stars.
Wait a minute. Yeah, if they have all the paper, then they're actually in a pretty sweet setup.
No, because they have to get rid of their cards still.
No, but they can even trade them off.
Yeah, but there are 3 scissors out there.
No, right, but then they just play rock. Because paper is the only one that can beat them, but if they have all the paper... Oh, and now Kaiji's having to realize, like... Oh yeah, I'd be ruining this guy's life. God, these two.
Yeah.
Or you try and find the person that had the 3
shit.
scissors.
Whoa, shit. Yeah. What a piece of shit. Alright. Alright. Oh. Oh.
Now let's duel.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. 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 There it is. So you have to play the 50-50 with us.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so does Funai just have rock?
Yeah. Oh, get him back. Now everyone knows what his card is. So he's gonna have to intentionally lose a star in order to play and get out. Yeah. Get fucked, Funai. Let's go. Yeah, you're gonna get out of this just fine, but someone else is gonna get a free star out of you. Yeah, disassemble him. You dealt. You didn't hand the cards out one at a time. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That is a very good point.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
傷がないよ。
お前は自分以外の人間にカードを切らせることによって偽りの公正感、安心感を演出しただけだ。最後の最後にカードをまとめるのも
Yeah.
お前である以上、途中で誰が何回切ろうと一切関係
Yeah,
ない。
you always cut the deck after someone does
Right, exactly.
does that part there. Yep.
なぜカードを床に置いて手で混ぜるような真似をした？
Yeah, if you've already, yeah.
誰が見ても公正やし。
Wow.
カードもよう混ざる。
違うな。お前はカードを混ぜるふりをしながら目印のついたカードを選んでいた。
お前にかかったらどんな所作も全部悪巧みやないかい。
This is amazing.
じゃあ聞こう。
Now.
なぜ純不動だったんだ？
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
まず自分の前に2枚のカードを置き、
Yep. You never deal to
その
yourself
後右回りでも
first.
左回りでもなく、バラバラと純不動にカードを配った。
Yeah.
あんな配り方をする理由は一つ。目印のついたチョキを目当ての男、手持ちカード1枚の相手に振り当てるため。
Wasawa, wasawa.
こんなたわごと信じたらあかんで。
Now everybody's here. They're listening.
Right.
They're like, okay.
船井、
Yep.
俺が詐欺師だろうと人殺しだろうと、事実は事実。
なあ。うない。てめえ。
Timmy.
You know what actually be great here?
What?
Nobody plays him at all
Oh, sure.
until the very last card.
And then all the stars that he have, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
Yeah.
その戦略は
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, the
That's
perfect
amazing.
vengeance.
パーのカードが全て俺たちの手元にある
Right.
と公言された瞬間、
Right.
運プテンプの幻想が消し飛んだ。俺たちのカード以外で動いているのはグーとチョキだ。
Right, so if they have scissors, they'll
チョキ
either
1
tie
枚
or
のやつが勝負に
lose.
行くわけないだろう。
Yep.
奴らは星2つ。
Yeah.
Right.
地獄と天国のギリギリ
They
のライン
really need the win.
Yep.
だから動けないんだ。チョキが動かなきゃグーも動けない。
So then wouldn't you guys be the only ones that they could play against?
Yes, but
これが突破口かもしれねえ。諦めるな。考えろ。何かあるはずだ。
but all they have to do is to not play paper, you know? They can't
Well-
have ties, you
Well,
know?
right. They wouldn't be able to play paper because then that would either be a loss or a win, right? So that would be a bad idea.
Well, no, it's just the idea that they have
星を多く持つ船井と一気に星3つをかける大勝負を仕掛け、これに勝って
Wait.
星9個にたどり着くし
They're gonna have to give
Oh.
cards to Funai.
両方ができないから
Oh.
俺たち苦労してんじゃないですか。
Oh shit, wait. Wait.
難しいのは
Yeah.
別の問題。
Oh fuck.
奇数また偶数か。
Yeah.
それに X もいる。
Yeah, the three missing
Right, you need to
scissors.
force them into situations where they have Wait.
待てよ。
カイジさん
Shut the fuck up. I'm thinking.
みんな聞け。俺に提案がある。このままじゃ時間だけが経過し、最終的に全員星2つのままが関の山だ。俺と勝負しよう。
Yeah.
だけどお前ら
Right, you could just avoid playing the ones that would have us lose, yeah.
選べるが俺たちは1枚選択権はないんだぞ。
その選択の権利を捨てよ
You choose the card.
What?
You choose the card.
Wait.
う。
Yeah. They pick the card that they're playing against.
Ah.
Yes. Oh shit.
お前たちに任せ
Wait.
いくら直前にシャッフルしてもごまかすかもしれ
No,
ない
I'll show you. Here's 3, and then
三枚とも見せよ
yeah,
Right.
exactly.
お前が1枚選び、
Yeah.
勝負がついた後2枚をめくって確認してくれ。
Oh, and if they're not,
これな
you'll
ら不正やイカサマの入る余地はない。仮に俺があの船井と他の2人と勝負して3連勝したら、もうお前とは戦わない。
Yeah.
そうなればお前の生き残りの目は完全に
It's a great point.
いいのかそれで。
It's because of Mr. X. This is the only reason they can do this, because then they've got 3 guaranteed wins.
Now,
そうさ。俺たちは進むしかねえ。
Because he has to play with all 3 of
problem
these
is they
people.
don't have many stars, so like
No.
they still need to get to 3 stars each.
The thing is the odd number thing. They need to play all 3 of them, regardless, so they can have 3 guaranteed wins.
オープン。
Oh! Whoa!
Okay.
Oh!
Yeah, and it was one of each.
Holy shit.
But that was lucky.
悪く思うなよ。
この2人には分からない。なぜカイジが勝てるのか。
Yeah,
セット。
だが
カイジが必勝法と明言した以上、自分たちには気づかないトリックが隠されている。
これで2勝目。
No. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's about getting rid of a certain number of cards. Yeah, this is fine. Because they're gonna end up with 3 rocks at the end of this. Yeah, Funai, get over here. You too.
今までの3人の勝ち負けはどうでもよかったんだ。狙いはただ一人。あの船井
No, you're stupid. No.
来い、船井。俺たち3人の合計。星5つの大勝負。
And you have to give us 5?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
その最終局面。
Which from Funai's perspective, he'd still be fine because, like, well, he wouldn't get...
Holy shit. Wait. So then... He has to be thinking about the way they'll tie it all out at the end.
Right.
So he's counting the number of cards, right?
Well...
Because if there's Mr. X with 3 scissors, right?
Uh-huh.
The only possibility, maybe, is that Funai is lying and he had 3 scissors all along.
Sure.
Like
I wouldn't put it past him.
Them. Unless it is someone in the other group and stuff, because then you have 4 cards left, right? And as long as they don't end up with an odd number of paper, they're guaranteed.
Well, as long as they
this.
just don't have an odd number of cards, right?
Well, no. They will end up with an odd number of cards because Mr. X has 3 scissors, so guaranteed they have to have an odd number of cards because odd and odd make an even. They have to have at least 3 of another type of cards so that they can play. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, we just served Funai there. Funai tried to pull a fast one here. Kaiji saw through all of it. But not only that, he told him off in just the perfect way where because there's only, his 3, Funai, and another 3 players, everyone's like, no, fuck you, Funai. We're not playing you. I don't care if we even know exactly what you have or something like that.
Right. And then it doesn't matter how many stars you have. Yes, you could sell them to get money to pay off some of your debts that way, but you're not going to win.
No.
And I would not be surprised if Funai's debts were actually pretty big, given that he was on this ship before.
Yeah, he's probably so fired up and conniving and cunning with his desire to win because, like you're saying, he's so sunken in on this whole thing. So he has no choice.
But okay, and because of that, they're able to then force Funai to play them
with the odds that they want, basically.
Exactly, because otherwise you're getting nothing. And if you beat us, you will still have more than 3 stars. So you'll still be able to get out of this okay. You'll be short, 15 million or whatever that you would have made from selling the stars.
Right, I believe he had 9 when they challenged him.
Yeah, 9. Yep.
Yeah, because he won another one from his free win against somebody with there. So he's up a star from the moment that he did that. But probably the amount that he's got right now from the stars is not enough. He needs more. Funai is probably down that's hundreds of millions in debt.
Now, granted, there's the war funds and everything, but that's if it's 3 million per star, that's basically saying he is in more than 27 million. Right? Because even if he didn't win, if he just sold all his stars, that's what he would get.
Right.
That's a hell of a lot.
That is a hell of a lot of money. I'm guessing he's in debt for more than that.
But
if he ends up being put in this situation where there's a mystery person out there with 3 scissors, and it's not Funai. Funai's not trying to pull some kind of fast one or something like that. Then Kaiji's in a situation where he needs to play in such a manner that the person who has the 3 scissors will, 1, want to play against him, but 2, will also then give them just enough wins that they won't go below 3 stars for all 3 of their players here.
Right.
Because right now, they need 4 stars in order to get back to passing go, basically.
Yes. Now,
Kaiji has 1 and the
other 2
have 2 each, yeah.
Right. So the fact that they're betting all 5 means they'll have an extra when it's over, and that theoretically means that they could slough 1 in order to get back to a point where they have an even number of cards and then can trade down with each other.
Yeah.
And that could potentially be a way that they could get the Mr. X to play, is because it's hey, you have an odd number of cards, that's bad. Why don't you take one of our stars?
Right, and what he'll probably do if he wants to do it that way specifically is just go, okay, so I'm going to lay out, 3 cards here. They're going to be exactly the ones that we need in order to line this up exactly as you want. You can look at them. They're right there. I'm going to keep all the rest of the cards over here as we tie everything with the people behind us so that we can move efficiently and move with time there. And then as we go through each one, 1, 2, 3, game over. Everybody is happy. The only problem is that Mr. X could theoretically have 1 star.
That's true.
And if they have 1 star, this is kind of borked.
Yeah.
Because then they have to win twice.
Right.
And
then at the very least they could say, hey, that's another star, so, and that 6 million you're getting, right? It's closer, but I don't know. Yeah. Hey, maybe they try and go up against Funai. Although, well, okay, so here's what I'm thinking.
You can't play against yourself,
Well, right, but also, if Funai set himself up to be able to beat people that would just have scissors, right? Because they would just have 1 card, it'd be scissors. Okay, cool.
Right.
Now, he dealt himself 2 cards at the beginning, but I don't know if those were all the cards he had.
No, those were all the cards he had.
Those were all the cards he had.
That's why he was able to get them to agree with him here, is that he had very clearly given his own hand up to be on display there.
Oh, gotcha. And so now they're forcing Funai to go into a 5-star loss just to win here, because he just needs to get rid of his card, right? And if
no one will play with him.
No one will play with him.
So Kaiji is like, I have all the power here. Play me.
Right, give me 5 stars, basically.
Yeah, give me 5 stars.
I do love the idea of that. It's very like...
it's cathartic as fuck.
Yeah.
Just being like, fuck you, Funai, all this time.
I'm taking you for over half of what you're worth.
Exactly. I'm taking you.
And you're going to thank me for it.
Exactly.
Right? Like it's... Yeah, that's...
It feels so good because, in some ways, because of the emotion and the high-intensity stakes that all these characters have to go through all this stuff, Funai specifically has, so many people that he can convince to do stupid shit because they're not thinking straight. And that's kind of the aura of stupid that goes over the terror of this whole experience.
Yeah, because they're all desperate and they haven't been in this situation before, and they're like, oh God, what the fuck do we do?
And so Kaiji and Funai both being able to come up with really intense strategies and schemes and plans in the middle of that shows that they're able to keep a cool head, separate their fear from their emotion and their logical thinking. And when Funai gets called out here, he then realizes, oh shit, I don't know how to follow up with that. So he then also has that fear, that crushing feeling of hopelessness, as he then doesn't have any schemes. He's done. He's been beaten. He played all of his cards, so to speak, with the reshuffling technique, and he was doing it just to get an extra star. And if he had just quickly gone and just played out his stuff as fast as possible and guaranteed maybe a tie or something like that, no, he'd be fine.
Yep.
But he had to get every star he could.
Right. Yeah. Because even if
that's how desperate he is, that must be how much in debt he is. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. It's kind of crazy because this is the it's the greed play, right? It literally is the greed play, and then you try and get that extra hit in your sequence, right? And it doesn't work.
Nope.
You try and optimize when you shouldn't, when you don't need to,
right?
And then you get fucked for it.
You could just cash in and go.
Yep.
And you netted some good stuff there.
Oh yeah. One extra star at this point. Motherfucker's got 9 already.
Yeah.
Okay, an extra 3 million. Cool.
Yeah,
it's
a bonus
30 grand.
It's a bonus ninth, so you're increasing your total by 11% or something.
Right, but if you But if we know that your debt is over 27 million, right?
Yeah.
Then
what
what the fuck are you doing?
Because
Like,
not only is this something where he's then potentially going to lose big, but two, there's a possibility that there's going to be more games here, and his reputation is going to be tanked. It's going to be tanked.
oh yeah, if he
Like anyone that wins and goes forth into the next stage, or just
does this boat thing again,
They'll
be like, oh yeah, don't go anywhere near that
trust
fucker.
Funai. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Now he might be banking on the people that generally get scammed and thus know about my reputation. They don't come back because they lost everything, so they're going to end up in slave labor or doing what have you. They don't come back to the boat for a third time or fifth time.
Yeah,
or
who
what
knows?
Have you.
Maybe it's actually that this could be the other reason why maybe why he is trying to go for every star and he doesn't just cut his cut and go. Maybe he actually isn't in debt at all.
Sure, this is an addiction.
Yeah, it's just
He just really likes this.
I've figured out a way to get a lot of money, and so when I'm here, I'm going for absolutely everything I have.
Yeah.
Of course, if that was the case, then it wouldn't matter or not if he loses here because he doesn't have any debt. Like maybe that would wipe away the. No, it wouldn't wipe away the war funds because that's not how it works. So
no, if anything, the way you could go even further into this is that Funai is specifically sent here by the management to go and clean people out.
Sure.
And they're like, oh yeah, we love Funai. Oh yeah, Funai, keep coming back. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You keep setting up tons of dumbasses who will stay as long as possible.
Right.
And then ends up in situations where even if Funai and maybe like a one or two others win big or something like that, we don't care because the interest and the debt kind of associated with basically getting more people who will stay and be like roped into this whole thing. Yeah.
What are the other things I could see happening, which would be kind of fun? So, Funai, say, has the one card. It's scissors, right? And he's like, okay, well, I need to face Kaiji. And then he's like, all right, but Kaiji, you're going to be doing that same thing that you've been doing for everyone else, right?
And then Kaiji's like, no.
No. And maybe Kaiji's like, yeah. And then this is the one time where he does it differently. All three of them are rock. And then Funai's like, you cheated. He's like, oh, no.
That would be
cheated,
great.
You know?
That would be great. What I would love even more is he's like, no, I'll put a rock and a paper out there. So it's a 50-50. I win or you win.
Oh,
but then
gotcha.
He starts
No
pulling,
draw.
Yeah. And then he
Sure,
starts
that
pulling,
way it's not the we tie, because the tie would, like, the tie is also essentially a win for Funai because it's the, like, yes, he doesn't get the 5 stars, but it's the, I don't have any cards now and I've got 9 stars. I'm sitting pretty.
Right. And then he basically mind fucks him into picking the rock.
I mean,
like,
yeah, but how would you?
I would love to see it. I'll just tell you, I have no idea how he would do it, but that's the situation that I want. I want him to do everything he can to basically make Funai actually just pick the wrong.
Maybe it's that he puts a card out there and he puts a scratch mark on it.
Yeah.
And so then Funai's like, wait, hang on. Wait, that he would see that, right? But wait, does that mean?
But does that mean that he actually would think
the
that
clever man would put the poison
into his own cup,
right?
Yeah,
It's like, hang on. What do I do?
Yeah, things like that. That I just want to have Kaiji do, because it's not that he would pull a cheat on like him and obfuscate something in a way that where he's like, oh no, you think it's a paper and a rock, but it's actually just 2 rocks. I would want it to be something where Funai flips over the other card and it was actually paper, and he just loses everything. He just grows white hair immedially. His body his body like sinks in with the skin and everything, and he just ages 20 years instantly, and he's just like, how you run a 50 fucking 50 and there was nothing. You gamble it all.
That would be pretty great. Although
that would be fucking awesome.
But Kaiji did say this is a guaranteed victory strat. So he does have a way to actually force it. And I think it's the idea that, hey, Funai, you're about to lose and it doesn't matter how many stars you have.
I'll make you
play a
loss here.
Right. So even if it's an automatic loss with your 5 stars, you still got to take it,
Sure. He brings over the officials and he's like, can you restate the rules for Funai, please? And it's just like, so, if you do not have,
Yep.
all your cards,
Right.
removed. And then Funai will be screaming at the crowd of people here, being like, "Where are you?
Yeah.
Where are you with the fucking scissors? Where are you?"
And then Kaiji's just like, yeah, he totally has a rock,
Like, God, I just can't wait. Because Funai losing here in the political battle was wonderful.
Very satisfying.
It was a bit clunky in how like slow it was to get to that
Yeah,
point.
it's like, hey, come on, you have like only a few minutes left.
Why are we
Like,
expositing about all this stuff here?
Yes.
But the fact that he's now going into this next thing so confident here, and we literally only have 4 cards that we're fighting against in total. I can't wait for this.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
Yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out my Persona 5 Royal Let's Play on Twitch right now. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.